what it was. You tuned in with Priceless Knowledge Itself, and I came to bring you a little cosmic insight for today. It's November 10th, 2020. We got Mercury in Scorpio, y'all. And before I actually get into what Mercury and Scorpio may bring us the next few weeks, I'm going to give a little quick assertion as to what the planet of Mercury is in astrology, and also give a little bit about what the meaning of the sign Scorpio is in astrology. And let's get started. Mercury, which is named after the winged messenger of the gods, y'all, it comes into our chart and it commands us to speak. It rules communication, intellect, logic, reasoning, and cognitive awareness. It's also how we create and express our thought processes. And when someone refers to someone or something as having a mercurial nature, for me it brings to mind restlessness and motion. And Mercury, because Mercury moves quick, man, and things tend to happen quickly here. And it's all about possibilities, opinions, quick wit, quick thinking, and learning. And it could be a good thing or a bad thing, but either way, it's going to be energizing and enlightening. And this planet pretty much prompts us to move forward from one thing to the next and find answers to shit on both a physical and a psychological level. Mercury rules the third house and the sixth house of our zodiac chart, and it also rules the signs of Gemini and Virgo. And it's about short trips, siblings, transportation in general, reading, writing, books, online communication, and it's neither masculine nor feminine in its own self, and it usually tends on to take more of the characteristics of whichever sign it's in at that moment in time. And to sum it up, Mercury is very quickly moving. It takes only 88 days to make its whole orbit, and it's never more than 28 degrees away from the sun. So with that being said, let's also talk about what the sign of Scorpio is in astrology. And Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac. It also is the ruler of the 8th house. And this is fixed water, y'all. It's ruled by both Mars and Pluto. And if somebody were to ask me, its mantra is, I transform. And so the Scorpio zodiac sign, it kind of concerns itself with beginnings and endings. And it's quite unafraid of either one, to be frank. It travels in the world of black and white, and it ain't got much use for gray. And scorpionic curiosity is probably absolutely unmeasurable. And it is ineptly investigative. It loves to probe and get to the very bottom of shit. And due to Pluto's influence being instigated by Martian action, and the keen intuition it can kind of bring along with it, it certainly brings a whole bunch to that dynamic. Scorpio, it rules the genitals and the bowels, and its energy and purpose is all about plumbing life's shadows and uncovering hidden truths in order to either find your personal power or obtain somebody else's power. Scorpio is about power. So let's talk a little bit about this Mercury in Scorpio, y'all. This afternoon, Mercury dived into Scorpio, and it's going to be swimming there until it slides into Sagittarius on my little sister's birthday, December 1st. And that being said, I'm going to lace y'all up with a little cosmic insight on what to expect, and, in this energy, with this energy we're coming back into today. And so when we have Mercury in Scorpio, our intuition is greatly enhanced. We seek the absolute truth and try to get to the very heart of every situation. And in Scorpio, Mercury kind of runs on intense energy of Mars and the deep watery emotions of Pluto. And our thoughts are extremely probing, focused, and intense. And we're really trying to penetrate to the very center of shit. And our minds can become, extremely concerned with intimate discussions, and we definitely ain't afraid to chop it up, you know, about the deep, the dark, the secretive, the hidden, or the taboo. And things done in the dark will come to light right now. This ain't the time to be lying and doing a whole bunch of stunting, man. Because people gonna see right through that bullshit, you know. This is the time that people will be having deep, sharp insights, you know, about their own self. And maybe they share, maybe they don't. But what you do with yourself and your soul is what you do with yours, you know. And right now, I say that when Mercury is in Scorpio, you can really learn the intense power of silence right now. You know, sometimes what's not being said is a lot more powerful than all the babble that's going on between all these folks, you know. And so I would say that this energy could really help us choose our messages and what we're putting out and projecting a lot more carefully, you know, so that we can protect our own personal power. And, you know, this also kind of is a time where it can feed into a lot of the negative thought processes that we have going on, you know, obsessions and filth, you know, having your mind in the gutter, intense jealousy, shit that you've been doing on survival instincts that you really never needed to do in the first place. And I say this, you know, how you utilize any planetary energy, you know, is all on you, you know, because just because you have this shit going on, don't mean you have to indulge in anything, you know, and even negative thoughts don't have to become negative actions, you know, they can't be stopped at that. So remember, just because you built like that, don't mean you got to build like that. There's been some priceless knowledge yourself. If you fooling with me, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in any astrological reading of any kind, you know, or even numerology, please feel free to hit me up in the comments below or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. And yo, please go join my Facebook group, Priceless Knowledge Yourself, man. I love all y'all. I appreciate the support.